What is up, guys? Lukey Hootie here with some more Minecraft Hunger Games Viking gameplay. This is the first game I played with Viking. It was a really cool game, to be honest, and I'm quite happy. This is my first gameplay, so I'm not very experienced with the kit, but it was still lots of fun and I really enjoyed this game. I've been waiting for Viking to come a long time because I've always wanted a strafing kit to play with. And I know lots of people do not like Viking, but I think that it's really good. I know that this isn't a review, and so I'm kind of talking a bit too much about the kit. But so this is the kit pretty much, and this will be showcasing all of its abilities and show you how good it is. In my opinion, this is probably one of my favorite kits in the whole game. And so, right over there, I get the first kill of the game, and I decide to eat the chicken, which poisons me. Not poisons, food poisons me, if that makes any sense. But I decide to just go for this guy over here, and maybe beat him. And so I drink a soup there because I've lost quite a bit of health from that jump. And this is the next fight that I have. He's down in this cave and I cannot find him because it's pretty dark. I'm looking all over for his name tag, but I cannot see it. And then right over here I see him, and so I run towards him, and he was a beastmaster, but right over there I took him out. So I decide to get some iron going. So right here I've got a chest plate, and this guy comes down thinking that he can fight me, and he was actually standing outside there a lot, and I knew that he was going to come down at some point, so it wasn't a surprise that he came. And so I'll skip in a second to once I've got out of this cave. So I end up getting a leather helmet and full iron armor, besides the leather helmet, of course. And so I just clear out my inventory here, and I decide to go keep on hunting, but first I need some more soups, and so I'll skip this soup collecting bit because that will be really boring to watch. And so right over here I find a jungle. And this jungle really helped me out and saved my life because of the extra soup, and I would have died if I didn't have it. So I'm really thankful for that. And so now we are pretty far through the game, and there's still quite a few people left. And so I'm trying to go and get as many people as I can before the feast. So Izzy the panda is on my compass. So I start making my way towards her or him. I'm not sure. I think it was a her because she had a girl skin, but some guys might wear girl skins, but I'll just assume that she was a girl wearing a girl skin and not a guy wearing a girl skin. And I'll just give her or him the benefit of the doubt that they're not a bit weird. No offense to them at all. And so right over here I see cactuses, like a whole circle of them up on top of that hill. So I think that there's someone there, and I'm scared that they're going to be a grandpa or some other kid that could hit me off or have a trap set up for that hill. So I'm trying to be as careful as I can, and I'm pretty scared because I don't want to die to a noob and lose my gameplay. And I decide to get the carrots because I like carrots and you don't have to cook them, and they give you quite a good amount of food. And so I go to get Izzy the panda. I run towards them, and they are down underneath the mountain, and I saw their nameplate down there, so that just got me a bit more confident because now I know that they've probably not got a trap and they're probably just mining for iron. But I'm still going to be careful, and I see their path down. Sorry, I forgot the word there. I'm going a bit derpy. But right over here, I'm just shifting while going down because I don't want them to know that I'm coming, and I want to get a complete surprise attack on them. And so I see them right over there, and actually I'm not sure if they had a girl skin, but I don't know. And I see this iron here, so I'm going to take it. And then if you see right over there, it said that the feast was starting in 5 minutes, and I did not see that at all. And so I just start collecting stone right over here to make a furnace, and I go back to smelt the iron. And right when I'm doing that, the feast starts in 3 minutes, gets called, but that's not yet. It's a bit later, in case you're wondering where it is. It's just a bit later, but I get such a fright when that happens, but I'll show you when it does happen. And so I decide to make a few more soups, just to be safe in case someone comes, even though I'm really far away. But I get the iron, and I'm getting all of the iron, and I'm just waiting, and then I run this way, and then right here it says the feast will begin at -5, 76, 28 and 3 minutes. And so I sort of panic, and I have a massive lag spike here, and so I'm just waiting for the feast to start. Well, no, I don't actually want the feast to start that soon. I want to quickly get to the feast. And so I quickly make my helmet, and I try to put it on, but then I realize that I'm wearing a leather helmet, and so now I'm running to the feast. To the feast, to the feast. Okay, sorry about that. I'm going a bit weird today, and I have a small lag spike there. And so now I'm going to skip running to the feast because it was a bit boring, and I was quite far away. So right over here, I'm feeling really confident, and I run to the feast, but all of my hopes and all of my dreams completely just disappear. Well, not yet, but so I see a guy running. He was a stomper, but I don't find that out until way later. And so I see him running. He's got a diamond sword, but iron axes are the equivalent to a diamond sword, I think. And so I'm feeling confident enough. But then a team of 2 comes, and so I run away, and I'm really scared because one of them's also a Viking with a diamond axe, and so he's getting so much damage on me. And so right there I by mistake chuck a soup, but I drink another one, and I check if he's following me, but he's not. So I quickly re-soup, and I want to go and get that team of 2 before the feast starts. And so I get some more soups, and I just run right back in. And so what happened there was I just kept on running back in, sprinting back out, because another team came in, but they ran away because the original guy that I saw at the feast killed the team of 2 that attacked me. So he had the diamond axe, and so that was kind of annoying, so I couldn't go get it. But he didn't use it. I think he burned it. And so the other team, it's just the other team and this guy who I fought, and I got enchantment on my axe, and it was efficiency. Now I'm not even sure if that's possible on an axe, but I don't know. So I was quite annoyed about that. I was hoping to get sharpness, because apparently you can get sharpness, and so that would be pretty cool, and it would have helped me out a lot, but it didn't happen, so that's kind of annoying. So I go back to get it, and so I just run back because I see him, and I quickly swap a soup out, and I go back in to fight him. My plan was to chuck a slowness at him and then fight him, and he wouldn't be able to run away. But he also has the same idea, and I also get slowed down, and he's not slowed down, and he gets a massive combo on me right over here. I get one hit on him, and then I go get back some more soups. And so we're just fighting over here, having a massive fight. I'm trying to push him back, and I'm trying to strafe him, but he's doing really well. So I take this opportunity to go and get some more soups myself, and I run back to get him. And so I realize that I'm going to have to fight him eventually, so I might try to fight him sooner rather than later. And he actually has nearly full diamond armor, except for the helmet, which he's got an iron one, and I've only got iron armor, so this is going to be a really hard fight for me to get. I haven't got the feast, so I'm in an extreme disadvantage. So I'm going over to him, and he resoups and runs away, so I decide to also resoup and maybe save myself a bit of time later. And I see him come back, so we go right back into brawl. We're fighting so hard. This is such a scary fight, and I'm shaking like crazy by now because I was so scared and I really wanted to win. But right over here he refills. No, he runs away. 2 refills. So I go and get some more soups into my hotbar, and I go right back in to try to fight him. I just want to get rid of him as fast as possible, and then I'll only have that team, the other team, left. So I'm chasing after him, and I see him, and I see a junk pile there, and I see some soups. So I run to get the soups, and I also get some more armor, because my helmet had already broke, and I really needed some more armor. So I just get the armor, and I'm trying to get the rest of it to heal my armor up, but I don't seem to be getting it. I get another iron legging here, and so I'm just trying to get the helmet because I'll probably need that, but I don't end up getting it. And so I'm just trying to quickly get some boots. I get the boots right over here, and there's a chest plate in my inventory, but I can't fix it yet because I'm in the middle of fighting. And so those pants and the sapling, they kept on coming back into my inventory, and it was kind of annoying here. And so I'm fighting him. I'm hitting him as hard as I can. I keep on getting a whole lot of hits on him. I by mistake click F1, which sort of nearly kills me, and I keep on fighting him. And right over here I decide that I'm going to have to run. And so right over here I've got 1 heart left running. My health will not regenerate because I don't have enough hunger. And so I quickly get some more soups and get ready to go back into fight. I take this time to make my chest plate better again and make a few more soups that will help me out later in the fight against the final guy besides the team of 2. So I have another massive lag spike here. I had lots of lag spikes in this game, and there we go, and it recovered. And so I'm running towards this guy. I'm trying to find him, and I ask him, Diamond Guy, do you want a team? And he doesn't seem to see that, and so he doesn't team with me just yet. But later on we do end up teaming, but he does something terrible, and I'm sure you can all guess what it was, but I was so mad at him for that, and I was really hurt by his actions. I go over here to try to get a few more soups, and I should have chucked out my carrots because I didn't need them at all. I had nearly a stack of steak, and so I'm trying to go find him, and I end up just staying here for a while, just camping out, just waiting for him. I just want to get this fight over and done with, and then get the last people in this game. I see him right over there, and I decide to get soup in that compass spot, and we go back again to fight, but he runs away like a chicken. And so I'm getting sick of fighting this guy because it's been such a long fight with him. It was one of the longest fights I've ever had, like at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So I ask him for a team, and then he says yes. So I ask him not to backstab, and he looks a bit dodgy because he's not coming to stand near me. He keeps on running away from me. And I'm asking him for a team, and he's already said yes. And so I try to make sure that he's not going to backstab me, but I have a funny feeling he will. Because some people just aren't strong enough to resist from backstabbing. I know that any time in the game, even at the end of the game, it's so tempting to backstab and just get yourself the win. But if you're a strong enough player and you're good enough at Minecraft Hunger Games, you will not backstab. And this guy obviously was not a strong enough person, and so I'm asking him who are we getting, but I end up calling him something I probably shouldn't have. and it was completely a mistake. And he says them, and so go. I thought he meant to come to him, but it looked kind of dodgy. He's going across this bridge, and he places down lava. So I go to him, and I'm just standing next to him, and he starts hitting me, and I found that really rude. So I'm trying to kill him. I'm really annoyed at him for backstabbing me, because I could have easily just backstabbed him when I came across and beat him. But I don't like backstabbers. I don't like backstabbing. In other words, anyone who backstabs, I don't want to be your friend. So I really want to kill this guy now. I've got no mercy for him. I just want to go and beat him and own him. We jump over his sheep there, crazy parkour, and he picks up some more lava. And he's about to go across there, but he doesn't end up going. And so I see him starting to run there. I get another hit on him, but something really annoying happens right over here. I've nearly caught up to him. He starts just not jumping and just sprinting, so I'm catching up to him. He looks down and places lava and gets me in the lava. He sets himself on fire, and so I'm chasing after him while we're both on fire. I get a few more soups, but this is getting really crazy, and I'm running out of soups rapidly, and I'm going to run out eventually. So I sort of want to go back to the swamp and get some more mushrooms, but I just want to finish this guy off. And so I decide not to. And that really ends up being a downfall to me, and I continue to chase him. This has been such a long fight, and I just have to call him a backstabber because he was a backstabbing, sly person, and I don't like him. So I see him placing lava there, and I'm so mad at him. And I decide to just go around the side, but first I turn around and I look down there, and there's all this lava down there, and so it's like a death pit down there. And so he's trying to break the blocks there, but I don't want to let him, and so I quickly run around the side, hoping that since there's fire on the bridge and stuff, he won't be able to cross it, and I can fight him again. But he ends up being a chicken and starts building across again, taking away his lava, and he just manages to get across. And so we sort of have a stare-off here, and I nearly beat him. I jump for it, but I miss him, and I land in the lava. It's lucky that I landed in the lava, and I was purposely trying to do it, just letting you know. Because if I landed on the ground, I would have died. And right over here, this is how I knew he was Stomper. He jumps on me, and I lose like 3 hearts. He was not a very good Stomper at stomping because he didn't do such a good job, but he did okay. And so I'm fighting like crazy, drinking soups, chucking the bowls at him, and then we have a fight over here. I'm out of soups completely, and I'm just sort of panicking. So right over here, I don't want to go and re-soup. I just want to end this battle, and so I'm hitting him lots, and he turns around, and then we start fighting for the final time. I cannot find him, and right over there, he kills me. And so I was really annoyed that he killed me, but it was a really good game considering it was the first game that I played as Viking. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe, comment, and like the video. Thank you.